welcome back to my channel for another video. In today's video, we are going to be stuffing my small business sinking funds. This is a new series that I started on the channel this month, and basically I just show you guys the expenses that are involved in my small business, expenses that will come up in the future, and expenses that I anticipate maybe happening somewhere along the lines along my journey. So if you like cash stuffing videos and you want to follow my journey as a full-time small business owner, then go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, leave me a comment, and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so in these videos I will also be giving you guys updates about the shop and just the pros and cons of being on this journey. So my small business sinking funds are broken into 4 categories, and the first category that I'm going to start with is called my buffer envelopes. And today, y'all, we are stuffing $100. This is my cash breakdown sticky note that I use at the bank, and everything you see in the video will have a link listed down below if you're interested. So this is my little sinking funds reference card. I love it because I don't have to go through and write these down every single week. It's just on this card. So Nels is going to get $5, and these are considered buffer envelopes because these are things that I already pay for in my business, and these sinking funds are basically to help me out with paying for them. Unexpected expenses come up all the time, and so being able to have some buffer envelopes to help me out when that happens, I'm looking forward to it. So in Nels we have $5, $10, $15, and $20. These envelopes do have trackers on the back, but I love paper trackers, so I don't use the trackers on the back, but they're available. Next on my reference card, we have office rent. And so office rent is also getting $5. So as of right now, my office is at my mom's house. Well, my mom and my dad. They let me use one of their rooms to store all of my equipment and everything that I need. And they don't charge me, but I give them $50 a month just for, like, you know, using the space, using their electricity and their Wi-Fi and stuff like that. And I don't know, y'all, I recently watched Sarah Marie's last day in the life of an Etsy shop owner vlog, where she like pretty much broke down the cost of renting out like an office space in a building. And I just have to say, I'm not interested. Like, you know, it looks so cute, you know, on YouTube and your little Instagram pictures, like, oh, you know, it's my office space. But y'all, when she broke those numbers down, next is shipping. When she broke those numbers down about what it really costs to rent out an office space, and just like the insurance, the rent, like all the things you have to buy. And I just basically was like, yeah, I don't know if that's something I want to do. And she did mention that like her ultimate goal is for their new house to have a basement, and then in the basement she can have her shop. And she just basically talked about how she loves her office space, but it's like an extra, I'm not gonna tell y'all how much. If y'all want to know, then y'all gotta go watch her video. But she's just basically saying how like that's money that she could be putting toward her mortgage, toward, you know, whatever else, but it has to go toward the office space. So in shipping we have 20, 40, 60, 80. So yeah, after watching that video, I was like, you know what? I'm good at my parents' house, the shop being at my parents' house until, you know, I have to move on. I'm gonna stay there for as long as I possibly can. And they have multiple rooms, so not that I want to take up multiple rooms, but hopefully if I ever need to, I can. So office supplies is getting $10. And my office supplies is basically like computer paper, computer ink, tape, pens, highlighters, sticky notes, all that good stuff. So in office rent, we have, office supplies, 10, 20, 30, 40. I do have some new shop updates to give you all. So the A6 planners, today is Tuesday, and I got the notification that they will be arriving today. So I'm super excited. We have a pretty thorough process of like checking out the planners, making sure that everything is functioning. If something's not functioning, that'll end up being a planner that we sell as defected at a discounted price. So the planners will be here today. So that's shop update number 1. And in vendors, we now have $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shop update number 2 is that I did find a graphic designer on Fiverr, just because I'm like, I don't have a logo. I don't have, anything that's just for me. Like all the graphics and things that I use, I just get them off Canva, which is nothing wrong with that. But the only downside to that is that sometimes people can like copy you. So I just decided to go ahead and hire somebody on Fiverr to create a logo for me, as well as a media kit for whenever I'm ready to get that started, working with brands and stuff more. So that's shop update number 2. So in equipment, we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So shop update number 3 that y'all already know is my mom helps me in the shop. She started like just volunteering, like just asking. Once I moved the shop over there, she just started asking if I needed help on different things, and I started accepting her help. And then it just turned into like, now this is like a side job for her. So I will officially start paying my mom in February. That's what we are aiming for. We're aiming to get my mom on payroll hourly in February. So she is my new shop assistant. Okay, in jewelry, we have 5, 10, 15, 20. Got it there. And shop update number 4 is if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know my brother is a photographer, and he does his photography business full time. And I have like unofficially hired my brother to be my photographer, to take my pictures and things for the website and Instagram and all that good stuff. So shop supplies, we have 10, 20, 30, and 40. So those are my few little updates. The A6 planners will be here today. I'm gonna check them out over the next several days, and I'm hoping to launch them by February 1st. I did hire a graphic designer on Fiverr to produce a media kit for me, as well as a custom logo and things. I do have my mom that's going to be coming on payroll soon as my assistant in my shop. And then my brother, I'm going to start paying him for taking pictures for me. Okay, y'all. So the next category in my business sinking funds is called the future category, meaning that these are not expenses that I'm currently having to pay for, but they are expenses that I anticipate happening in the future, and I want to have some funds ready for when that time comes. So we have Patreon employees and shop, and these are their denominations. So Patreon is getting $2, and I am super excited for when it's time for me to start a Patreon, because I know that I'll be able to like connect with y'all on a better more like deeper level, more on like a one-on-one basis, or like video calls, all that good stuff. So I'm excited for Patreon. I just don't know when I want to start that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I don't have any ideas. Like, I go back and forth, but I guess the best thing to do would be to ask y'all, like, what y'all would want me to offer on Patreon. So y'all can feel free to leave comments down below on what y'all would even want me to offer on my Patreon, what you would be interested in, so to give me some ideas. Next is employees, and that is getting $2. I probably want to change that to assistants, but right now my mom is the only person that works with me that will be on payroll. I plan on trying to keep my team of people very small. I do not want like several employees or anything like that, and it'll probably be like family and friends mainly. And this fund is to help buy more shop equipment, because right now me and my mom, we share everything in the shop. So this is to help buy more equipment. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then my second shop is going to get $5. So my second shop is a long way away, probably a few years away, and I'm totally fine with that because I want to be fully funded when it's time for that shop to open. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. So I will be more financially prepared for my second shop than I was for my planner shop, which is what I have now. So these are my future envelopes. The next category will be my just in case envelopes. So my just in case envelopes are categories or funds that I don't necessarily have to pay for or really anticipate paying for. It's just kind of to cover all of my bases when it comes to having online businesses. So the first one is affiliate marketing. I am an affiliate marketer for a few different companies. I want to say Erin Condren, Etsy, Amazon, and Madam Glam. Those are the companies that I'm an affiliate marketer for. So sometimes they like give me free stuff, especially Madam Glam and Erin Condren. Not so much Etsy and Amazon, but you know, if I see things on these different platforms that I find very helpful for me or very useful to me, and I want to share it with you all, but it's not gifted to me for free and I need to buy it myself, then I'll have a sinking fund for that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, not a major deal, not a big deal at all. Just kind of like, oh, hey, I have $20 in here. I can, you know, buy something that I really want. The next envelope is my education envelope, and this is probably my favorite category out of this bunch because this I actually used, well, I didn't have this sinking fund, but I actually did take a course on YouTube on how to like increase views and different things like that about a year ago or a year and a half ago. And it really made a difference in my YouTube channel. So I definitely want to continue educating myself on YouTube, educating myself with e-commerce, educating myself with like how to work with brands and different things like that. So this fund, I definitely see it coming in handy in the future. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8 in education. My next envelope is my YouTube envelope, and it is getting $5. And this envelope is for equipment that I need. If you may or may not know, I've been using my iPad since I started my YouTube channel. I still use my iPad. There's nothing wrong with it in my opinion. But however, as you grow, you do want to, just get better at what you're doing. So I do think that it would be necessary for me to invest in like a real camera other than my iPad. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, I want to invest in a camera. I would like a tripod. My mic broke a couple weeks ago, so I had to spend money on a new mic. So this is what my YouTube envelope is for. And then the last envelope in this category is my Instagram envelope. It is getting $1. And this is in the event that I want to promote a post on Instagram. It's not really something I'm interested in at the moment, but I have promoted a post on Instagram before. I think it cost me like $20 or $30. So we have $4. So that's what the Instagram envelope is for. Just in case I want to promote a post, I'll have the funds to do that. So that is going to conclude my just in case category. And the last category is going to be my annual payments category. Okay, so my annual payments category includes planners, subscriptions, and my P.O. box, and they are all gonna get $5. So P.O. box, if you have one, we pay for that once a year. So I've decided to save money for it instead of coming out of pocket when it's time for that payment. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. I would like a larger P.O. box than the one that I have. So we'll see how much money I have saved by the time it's time to pay and see if I can go ahead and get that larger box. My subscriptions is getting $5. So these will be my business subscriptions. So these are not personal subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, things like that. These subscriptions will be like my HP Ink for the shop computer, Canva Pro, Epidemic Sound. So these are the subscriptions that will go in this category. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then the last envelope is going to be planners. So I buy planners once a year. I buy a budget planner, which is technically my life planner as well, because pretty much everything that we have to do in life, affects our budget, going places, doing things. It all affects our budget. So I just decided to combine my budget and life planner together. That way, for anything that's coming up, it's already in my budget planner and I can already have that information there to make decisions. And then I buy a faith planner every year. So that's what this envelope is for. And the faith planner is not really a part of my business, but since I buy them at the same time and the budget planner / life planner is a part of my business, I just included it. So we have $20 in planners. And that is going to conclude the stuffing for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching another one. These envelopes are available in my shop. I absolutely love them. And I think I just made the first order, because I know like several of y'all have ordered them, and I just made the first order yesterday. So and it went out, it shipped yesterday as well. Y'all, it was so fun making these envelopes. It was so fun. Like, it was so satisfying because it's like, they're so beautiful and I can't wait for y'all to get them. But yeah, so these envelopes are available in my shop. As soon as my planners get here, mine will finally have a binder to go in. The reference cards are also available in the shop. And I hope to see you guys back on Friday for my regular cash stuffing video. Thank you guys. Have a good day.